Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk briefly about mindfulness, attention span, distractions, and creativity. These are the aspects I'm touching upon. And first of all, let me share with you my challenge that I had a brain stroke in the year 2021. I survived because of my positive psychology. Uh, Yesterday, I was interviewed by an American host, and there were a couple of questions were asked, and she also requested me to do one more interview. So I agreed to that because since I had a brain stroke, I am not able to type and I am not able to eat with my right hand. So what I did was that for more than 4 years I was requesting people to interview me because it was one way of sharing my stories. Usually, I before COVID I used to write a lot. So that was how I did it. But things have changed after the COVID, and because of the brain stroke, so I was not able to type, and I was not able to eat with my right hand. So these are all the challenges. So keeping it aside, some of the questions are about attention span. People don't have adequate attention span because if you look at YouTube or social media, a lot of scrolling and people lack focus. This is the challenge. So what we have to do is that we need to have some time blocks. For instance, when someone is interviewing me, so I block for 1 hour or 30 minutes, whatever it is. Then I focus clearly and I justify what I do it. So that's how I do it. This is how everyone has to do it. There are people they keep their minds keep wavering, and we call it as monkey mind. So this is the distraction. And add to that, after the COVID, there is a disruption and online scrolling. So this was one challenge, and the second challenge what I found was that information overload. A few years back, around 30 40 years back, I was craving for information. I used to visit libraries across India, even in USA, Seattle. So I visited libraries. So I love visiting libraries and acquiring knowledge. But now, what's happening? Lots of information, and we are bombarded with lots of information. There is artificial intelligence, and then again, chat GPT. So this technology is a game changer, and we find it very difficult to cope up with information. This is one challenge, and excessive anything excessive is counterproductive. So anything of too much is bad. So this is the problem with the people. So they are not able to focus, and they find it very difficult to focus on what they are doing. So these are all the challenges I came across. Now coming to this mindfulness, mindfulness means living in the present without thinking about the unpleasant past, and then again excessively worrying about the future. People waste, according to the research, people waste 30% of their precious time by thinking about their unpleasant past, which will never come back. And people think too much about the future that can't be predicted. So we should learn to live in the present. What we have right now is living in the present. What we have right now is cash. Cash means we must learn to live in the present. So this is what is required. Life is fragile. What happens next that we can't predict, especially after the COVID. People started living in the present. So this is a drastic scenario. That's one thing. Then again, mindfulness means you have to be mindful of what you are doing. In the sense, uh, I would like to like mindful eating, mindful leadership, like this, certain words are clubbed along with the mindful. So this is one area. Apart from this, I also wrote. I also published a book, self care, along with my wife Padmavati. So this is about self care. So we need to care about ourselves. Then we should have self-awareness. Then we should be mindful, and we should lead from the front. So these are the aspects. Now again, when I look back about my profile, I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. This was one challenge. And two blows I had in my life was I had business setbacks. Of course, in business there will be setbacks. I had a major setback was in the year 2007. I had business challenges. The second blow was that I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. These are the two blows that changed my mind. I became more empathetic, and my mind has slowed down after the brain stroke. But the good news is that I survived despite the challenges. So this is about life. This is all about leadership, and these are all the challenges. So what I would like to share is that the only thing is the change is the only thing that is constant in this world, and we have to change with the changing times and technologies. That's one thing, and let us embrace vulnerability, right? That is second thing, and let us embrace failures. Usually people think failure is a stigma, so but the fact is that we should learn from the lessons. So there are no failures, there are only lessons. That's what I believe. This disruption, there is a disruption everywhere. There is a disruption, and we find it very difficult to cope up. But again, we have to pull the strings, and then again we have to keep moving forward. Technology has changed everything globally, and artificial intelligence has changed, and ChatGPT has changed. So lots of apps are coming up globally, and we find it difficult to uh, focus, and so things have changed so fast, and we find it very difficult. So attention span is a very big challenge. So let us be productive, let us be disciplined, let us be focused, let us be creative, let us add value and impact. These are all the messages I am sharing with you. I request you to consider subscribing to my channel and sharing with my networks. Life is incredible, life is beautiful, life is amazing. Everything happens for a reason. All that happens for a good, and life is not a straight line, life is not a cakewalk. So keep moving and keep rocking with gratitude.